Hello, I'm Vice Elric, and welcome back to the Dragon Quest VIII walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed that music. I'm not going to be putting up any more music because I think it's the easy way out, and I don't like that. Besides, I know I don't have any more 9-minute music. Just that one track. Something I think I forgot to mention, these Phantom Fencers have two different kinds of attacks, a regular attack and a lightning attack. The lightning attack does more damage, however I think there's a way that you can reduce the damage based on the equipment you have. But I don't know. Just move this real quick. There we go. I suppose I could tell you about different strategies for the boss. Let's see. The strategy I use is I psych up with Hero and Yayz to 50 and attack with them. Falcon Slash with the Hero and just a normal attack with Yayz. All the while buffing with Oomph and acceleration with Jessica, and Kabuff with Angela. You'll want to use Kabuff constantly in that fight. Let's see. It doesn't really matter who's healing. However, if you really need to heal, use Angelo. Let's see, after the Hero and Yayz have attacked, I psyched Jessica up to 50 to use Twin Dragon Lash, and I killed it. It's a pretty short fight. Alright, strategies if you're using like the spear for this fight, you should not be using a boomerang for boss fights. I cannot stress that enough. I would go with the same type of strategy, except I would use multi-thrust, because it hits multiple times for about this almost 100% damage. The reason I don't use Spear is that the Spear skills don't have Miracle Slash, which is an ability that when you attack an enemy, you get some HP back. It's pretty useful. And there's the fact that Giga Gash is really good. Probably better than Giga Throw for the Boomerang, or Giga whatever for the Spear. I forgot what it was. I don't think you should be using any abilities for Yayz, so it really doesn't matter what you have him using. Just so long as it gives you the maximum damage output. As for Jessica, if you're using staves, well then just put her on full support. And if you have her using knives, use Toxic Dagger without psyching up. I used Dragon Slash for some reason. Yeah, just use Toxic Dagger on the boss until he gets poisoned. The boss can get poisoned, and it does do quite a bit of damage to him. About 100 or so each turn, I think. Oh, a nice little tidbit of information. If you get the sword skill high, or knife skill high enough for Jessica, she can start using some of the swords that the hero can use. How that's useful, I don't know. Yeah, I've had a lot of goodie bags down here, and I'm actually pretty psyched that I got to fight so many. For this part of the game, and onward, if you ever need money, then you should definitely come... Oh, excuse me. You should definitely come here to fight goodie bags. Oh, and in one of my random battles here, I fight a monster and it gives me a magic water. I forgot which monster it was, so let's see. Was it the Hollow Knight? No. Phantom Fencer? I don't think so. Wasn't the goodie bags. What else is here? Mummies? No. I gotta tell you, I'm really... Oh, right, it was the Lost Souls. The Lost Souls, drop magic water by a rare chance. It's interesting to note that this is the first dungeon in Dragon Quest VIII to have puzzles in it. Excuse me. Yeah, the puzzles here are actually pretty easy. It's just that you just have to know how to do them. There might be one puzzle in here that is considered difficult, however, it's really easy once you figure it out. I think this is my no, this is my... Wait. I think this is my second least favorite dungeon in the entire game. My least favorite is the Mole Hole, because it's a maze, and I do not appreciate mazes in an RPG game where random battles occur like every 2 steps in dungeons. It's just annoying and pointless. The reason I'm not using spells with Jessica is because I don't find them very useful at this point. It's just me, but I just don't find them very useful. They will get infinitely more useful as the game goes on, and I'll eventually stop using the whip as a whole, except if I want to go on the offensive for boss monsters, which does not usually happen. Oh, for the boss fight, I do not suggest going on the offensive with Angelo. He's just more useful as a support character right now. Alright, this puzzle. What you normally want to do is press the R2 button, the shoulder button, and look to see where the hole is, and then match the statues up with the square where the hole is. Or you can just do it the lazy way and do what I do, and push the statues to the far end at the second to last square. And step on the square where the 2 lines they create intersect. Alright, what you want to do as soon as you get up here is press X on that black thingy. It recovers your MP and HP fully, which is very useful considering that the boss is pretty difficult if you don't have full HP. Also, you want to conserve MP for the boss fight, so I'm not using any skills right now that cost MP. And the boss fight is immediately next part. Immediately next part? I have horrible grammar. Immediately in the next part. Alright, well that about wraps up for now. I'm Vice Elric, and I will see you next time. Take care.